The door stood slightly ajar, offering a narrow glimpse into the dimly lit room. On the wooden floor lay a discarded piece of pink lingerie, heavy with soft, uneven breaths. His dark hair clung to his forehead, a faint sheen of sweat catching the dim light. She leaned her head back, cheeks flushed, her lips parting as a breathless murmur escaped. It feels so good. A faint smirk curved his lips. Well, aren't you honest? He teased. Voice smooth yet certain. Her cherry-patterned pajama bottoms shifted slightly as his movements closed the space between them. Her eyes widened for a moment, then darted downward. Well? She murmured. He leaned in, eyes narrowing with intent. Hold still. I'll make you feel even better. A brief pause lingered between them before she met his gaze, blush deepening. Okay. What am I doing with my brother's friend right now? Hours earlier, the city skyline shimmered against the evening sky. Inside a crowded subway car, Suji rubbed her temple with a weary sigh. Another day of overtime, something that had become her daily reality for the past 3 months. What she had once imagined as an exciting career had turned into endless hours and exhaustion. At 25, Suji had impressive credentials: top computer skills, a perfect TOEIC score, and a degree in English language and literature from a national university. Yet every large company turned her away before the first interview was even over. And public sector positions slipped through her fingers one after another. Even her confidence in English, something she once thought set her apart, faded as she realized there were countless others just as capable. During those bleak days, her older brother, Ho-tae, 10 years her senior, appeared in the doorway and said firmly, "Hey, Suji, if you really can't find a job, come work at our company." Her eyes widened. What? It wasn't a large firm, but it was well known enough for a first job. And best of all, it meant moving to Seoul, her dream city. There was one obstacle: she had no deposit for rent. But Ho-tae quickly offered, "Then, stay at my place until you've saved enough for your own apartment." Suji clenched her fist in determination. She would be independent, even if it meant freeloading for now. She just had to endure until she could afford her own lifestyle. Still, small pleasures kept her going. To think, after struggling so hard to get a job, the only joy in my life is tteokbokki, she thought while ordering from her phone. Later, her delivery was already waiting at the door. That was fast, she said, kicking off her shoes and curling up on the couch in cherry print pajamas. The spicy food warmed her as she lost herself in the latest hit drama. Then a shadow moved across the front door. She paused mid-sip. Huh? Is Ho-tae back already? She turned toward the door. Ho-tae, is that you? But it wasn't her brother. A pair of polished black dress shoes stepped inside, followed by a tall man in a suit. Oh, Suji? Long time no see, he greeted. With a faint smile, her eyes widened. Jaehyeon? Awkwardly getting to her feet, she asked, hello, what brings you here? I was drinking with friends nearby for the first time in a while, he explained. But I couldn't get a driver, so I came here. Is Ho-tae not home? Quickly setting aside her food, Suji said, "He's working overtime and staying at the company tonight. His coding isn't going well, so he might not even come home this weekend." Oh, I see. Don't mind me, just enjoy your meal, Jaehyeon said lightly. It's fine. I was almost done, she replied. His tone softened. Sorry, if I knew you were home alone, I wouldn't have come. I'll just get going. The clock read 12:45. Suji glanced at it. At this hour? The buses definitely aren't running anymore. It felt a little awkward being alone with her brother's friend in the middle of the night, but in a 3-bedroom apartment, what could happen? Would you like a drink? She offered. Moments later, their beer cans clinked together. I never thought we'd end up drinking like this, he said with a small smile. Me neither, she replied. Remember when you used to give me airplane rides? Back then, I thought Jaehyeon was the coolest person in the world. And now? He teased. She glanced at him, a faint smile tugging at her lips. He's still so cool. When he asked about work, her smile faded. Please, don't even mention it. I think I got scammed. He raised a brow. Scammed? She vented about the constant overtime, weekend hikes, and the CEO's son who never showed up. Hyuna chuckled. What's so funny? She demanded. The way you talk, it's cute, he said with ease. Her cheeks warmed. Cute? I've been an adult for years. Their eyes drifted toward the TV, where the drama couple suddenly leaned in for a passionate kiss. Suji's eyes widened. Oh my, her mind spun. Why now of all times? The TV couple locks lips in a heated kiss. On the couch, Suji startles, cheeks pink, a single thought flickering. Was he not bothered by this? Jaehyun's eyes slide to the side, calm and unreadable. He rises with a small smile. Suji, I'm going into sleep now. Make sure you don't drink too much and go to bed. She forces a bright little laugh. Okay, rest well. When he's gone, she presses a hand to her chest and exhales, thank goodness. The drama grows bolder. Another intense kiss fills the screen. Her fingers touch her lips as her mind spins. Does kissing really feel that good? People say sex changes how you see the world. 25 and still single, she groans, grabs a handful of hair. So what? I don't even have a guy to try it with. Curled in cherry pajamas, she mutters with a half laugh, half sigh, as if to jinx herself, as if I'd ever have a love life. Snap out of it and go to sleep. She gathers her things and shuffles down the hall, bare feet whispering across wood toward the guest room. The mattress welcomes her with a soft sigh. Ah, that's nice. Her palm lands on something warm and solid. She freezes. Huh? What's this? She lifts her head and jolts. Jaehyeon is there, asleep and shirtless beside her. Jaehyeon? Why is he here? Heat floods her face as her heart thumps. Right, this used to be the guest room. He must have always slept here when he visited. Her eyes drift over his calm, sleeping face. Jaehyeon, are you asleep? No answer, only the slow, even tide of his breathing. She drinks him in, wide-eyed. Wow, his chest is so broad. How much does he work out? And those abs. Her finger inches closer. Just for a second, it'd be okay to touch them, right? A light tap, a tiny gasp. Amazing he's so firm. Heat pricks her cheeks. Ha, I feel kind of strange. Her gaze slips lower. I'm curious about what it looks like down there, too. Would a little peek be okay? She grips the blanket, hesitates, then what the hell, just one little look. The cover lifts. Black sweatpants, drawstrings. She deflates, mortified and amused all at once. Figures? What was I even expecting? Why did I think he'd sleep completely naked? Her eyes climb back to his face and stall on his mouth. But what would it feel like to kiss those lips? Curtains leak a faint wash of light across the bed as she inches closer, cherry fabric rustling. In the drama, they looked like they enjoyed it. Maybe just a quick secret, her palm presses into the sheet, heartbeat drumming. She leans in. A soft kiss, warm and tentative, and his eyes open. They hover a breath apart. Suji, he says evenly, what are you doing? She jerks back, hands flying to her mouth. It's not what it looks like. He rakes a hand through his hair, gaze steady. What were you trying to do to my lips just now? The mattress dips as he shifts over her, close enough to share warmth. If you were trying to take advantage of a sleeping man, he adds, shouldn't you at least offer an excuse or an apology? Words tumble out, thin and shaky. No, it's not like that. You were undressed and I just, even I think that sounds ridiculous. His eyes narrow. So you thought it was okay to kiss me because I was undressed? Silence stretches her cheeks burn while the sheets whisper like a held breath. I'm sorry, Jaehyeon, she manages, hiding behind her hands. I was just curious what a kiss would feel like. A flicker of surprise crosses his eyes. Wait, you've never kissed anyone before? She shakes her head. I acted without thinking. His tone softens. First of all, what you did wasn't a kiss. You're right, it was a peck, he says, calm and unflinching. He shifts closer. The brush of his hip startles her. Then, how do you kiss? His hand finds her chin, thumb gentle. Open your mouth, he murmurs. I'll show you what a real kiss feels like. The world tightens to an inch of air. His lips meet hers, sure, unhurried tilting, deepening. He finally draws back, gaze searching, a faint smile at his mouth. How do you feel after kissing me, Suji? Warm lamplight pools across tangled sheets. Her voice is a whisper. It felt so good. He smiles. Aren't you honest? He straightens, steady and intent. Now that you've had your first kiss, shall we try something else? He leans in, voice low and certain. This'll feel even better than a kiss. Suji swallows, cheeks flushed, resolve wobbling. I can't refuse him when he speaks like that. Come here, he says. Let me hold you. She steps into him, heat to heat, until the world narrows to heartbeats and breath. Ah, the sound slips out, surprised and sweet. An NG, Jaehyeon, I can't. His murmur is close to her ear. Suji, does it feel good? She clings to him, eyes soft with wonder. Ha, I've never felt this way before. Somewhere in the back of her mind a dry, stunned thought. Lance, my brother's friend, the man I've known for 25 years, is a complete pervert. Jaehyeon, please, stop. But the door stands closed and quiet, as if guarding a secret the night has only just taught them to keep. Morning spills across white sheets, catching on 2 sets of bare feet tangled at the bed's edge. Jaehyeon sleeps on his back, one arm behind his head. Suji rests on his shoulder, breathing slow, hair spread like dark silk. She stirs, lashes. Fluttering, then clarity hits. She jerks upright with a small gasp. Heart racing, she slips from the bed and tiptoes out, heels tapping softly. I must have lost my mind, she thinks, skirting down the hall. In the bathroom, water hisses to life. She cups her hands beneath the stream, cool relief steadying her. What on earth did I do with my brother's friend? A flash of last nightly. Deep kiss, mingled breaths, bodies pressed close. Trying to smooth her hair. A knock sounds. Suji freezes. Who is it? Could it be Hotae? She wipes her hands and steps into the hall. The door swings open to her brother. What? I thought you might not make it till the weekend. You're early. He steps in, brow knit. Why do you care when I come in? Did Jaehyeon not come by yesterday? Huh. He said he didn't know you were alone. And he texted sorry for suddenly showing up. The hallway handle clicks. Jaehyeon appears in a loose black tee, hair tousled. Oh, you're here? Didn't you say you might not make it back today? Hoda's gaze sharpens. Why were you in Suji's room? A beat. Jaehyeon blinks, then smiles faintly. Wait, that's Suji's room. Hotae exhales. You punk didn't know? Well, it was yours before she moved in, so I guess that's understandable. He pats Suji's shoulder. Look at you, so mature. You even gave up your bed. She laughs nervously. It just felt wrong to wake someone sleeping. See, you're getting the hang of social life. You even made a good impression on the CEO's son. Her eyes widen. What? Whose son? You didn't know? I couldn't get you into the company. Jaehyeon pulled some strings. Heat floods her face. She bows quickly. Thank you. Chi and Suji, what are you doing? Jaehyun's calm voice rattles her. She forces a smile. Well, I have plans with a friend, so she slips away, leaving the 2 men in. Silence. Later, Hotae yawns. I'm crushing. Jaehyeon, do what you want. The apartment falls quiet. Jaehyeon sinks onto the couch, raking his hair. Ha, I'm a special kind of trash, even if she made the first move. How could I do that with my friend's little sister? A blush creeps up Suji, no longer the kid he remembers, soft. And luminous, he scolds himself. Then another memory, a little Suji clutching flowers, declaring she'd marry him. What if she still likes me? He straightens. After what happened, I can't pretend it was nothing. I absolutely can't let it go. Monday at KP Tower, Suji clicks at her mouse, trying to outrun her thoughts. Worst Monday ever? Please don't let me run into him, Miss Chio Suji. She jumps Jaehyeon, stands in a dark suit. Let's talk in my office. Inside, 2 coffees steam on the table. He sits, legs crossed. She perches opposite. I'm not speaking as your superior today, he says gently. Is that okay? She nods. I want to apologize for yesterday. I was drunk, but that's no excuse. I lost control. I'm sorry. Relief loosens her. She blurts, please keep what happened a secret, especially from my brother. Let's just say it never happened. His eyes narrow. What specifically shouldn't I tell him? You harassing your superior? Or taking my virginity and pretending nothing happened? Her brain stutters. It's true I kissed you first, but you kissed me back. And as for taking your virginity, technically you didn't. She stops. So, didn't you kiss me because you like me? She drops her gaze. Please don't misunderstand. Back when I was little, I only clung to you because you were nice. That was childish. Something closes in his eyes. Then that's a relief, I'll take it that way. You may leave now. Yes, sir? She walks out beside him, the air suddenly cold. Did I say something wrong? Back at her desk, she forces focus. A soft sigh drifts. Director Hisu from HR stands there, arms crossed. Is there something wrong with my work? No, carry on. She walks away, leaving Suji unsettled. By week's end. There's a company dinner today. Suji perks up. Find 3 servings minimum. The restaurant glows warm. She spots her brother laughing, then sees him. Jaehyeon. She bows stiffly and takes a seat, silence stretching between them. Great. So uncomfortable. She arrives at the barbecue table, bowing politely while clutching her bag. Laughter ripples around her, and the moment feels painfully awkward. Across the grill, a dark-haired man lifts his gaze, silent, watching. Suji's jaw tightens, a bead. She sits stiffly under the weight of glances. A cheerful coworker offers a drink. You must be tired from all the overtime. Suji, here, have something refreshing. Her smile masks the thought. As I don't even know anymore, picking up her chopsticks, she reminds herself Hanwoo isn't something she gets to eat often. Her resolve clicks into place. 3 servings just as planned. Later, outside the room, she rubs her stomach with a dazed smile. So full, but the dining hall is nearly empty. Where did everyone go? Of course, eating with higher-ups is awkward. No one from HR remains. A senior executive waves her over. Hey, HR team, come sit. Executive Director Park. Young-do, the man who crushed her confidence at her interview. Memories sting. Back at the table, she notices he's seated right in front of Jaehyeon. Park smiles. Your name again? Cheon Suji? Oh, right, I remember you said your alcohol tolerance was 2 bottles. Quite rare these days. Here, a full glass. Seriously? He remembers that, but not my name. Okay, bottoms up. A hand suddenly takes the glass from her. Jaehyeon downs it in one smooth gulp. Director Park, pressuring new hires to drink isn't a good look these days. Park laughs it off. Suji's heart warms. Did he take it so she wouldn't have to? As the night flows, she relaxes with her peers, unaware of Jaehyeon's eyes lingering on her. What will she do if she gets drunk like that? A coworker leans in. Where do you live, Suji? I'll give you a ride. His hand rests at her back. From a distance, Jaehyeon's fist tightens, but before he can act, Hotae, come here, a silver-haired man grins. Well, look who it is, Director CO Jaehyeon, he calls sharply, Cheon Suji. Get over here, she pouts drunkenly. Who are you to tell me? What? How much did you drink? Want to embarrass yourself in front of everyone? Even if they bicker, Hotae cherishes his younger sister. He pulls her away while the would-be chauffeur mutters, I was just trying to help. Hotae slings an arm around Jaehyeon. You're the only one. For me, after all. Jaehyeon's chest sinks. Yeah, Suji's right. We should pretend it never happened, if he knew what I did with his sister. Later at home, Hotae scolds, we said we wouldn't act like we knew each other at work. Everyone already knows. We're siblings, Suji huffs. Still. We're on different teams, don't talk to me in front of others. She stomps away, thinking, people only guessed because Hotae acted familiar from day one. Maybe Director Hisu hates that. Showered and drowsy, Suji collapses on her bed, then freezes. Jaehyeon's voice echoes in her head. Don't worry, I'll make you feel good. Face burning, she buries under the covers. Every time I lie down. That day comes back. Locking her door, she changes into a light floral nightdress and lies back, staring at the ceiling. His voice, his gaze, her cheeks flush, heartbeat quickens. She fidgets under the sheets, letting the memory wash over her before forcing herself to settle. Tomorrow might be awkward, she whispers, but that's tomorrow. Morning comes. At the office, a coworker checks in. She brushes it off. Her phone buzzes. Hyuna, meet at Itaewon Station at 7. She hides her smile. A secret plan for something special. The day drags until the clock finally frees her. She grabs her bag, heart light. In the elevator, she greets, hello. Director, their shoulders almost brush. He notices the soft scent she carries. A jolt draws his eyes to her shopping bag, neat ribbon, a dress, glossy heels. It's Friday. His chest tightens. The door is open. She hurries out, already on the phone. Hyuna, I'm on my way, wait for me. Through the glass doors, the cab whisks her away. Jaehyeon stands on the curb, watching the taillights fade into the night. The city hums, but the quiet in his chest is louder than ever. Asterisk evening settles over downtown, neon lights reflecting off the glass facade of a small cafe. Inside, Hyuna sits with a half-melted lime drink, absently scrolling through her phone. The door chimes and Suji bursts in, breathless but smiling. Hyuna, I'm sorry, did you wait long? Hyuna looks up from her screen, shooting a mock glare. Are you kidding me, Suji? You couldn't hurry up? Suji bows quickly, hands clasped. Sorry. But at least you had time to people watch. Right? The edge in Hyuna's voice softens. This is Lee Hyuna Suji's real best friend since elementary school. Across from each other in the city, Suji feels her heart swell. I can't believe I have a job now. And I'm here with Hyuna. Hyuna leans in, ice clinking in her glass. So, how's work treating you? Suji hesitates, her thoughts drifting not to work, but to her real excitement for tonight. Her first time clubbing. A few days ago, it started with a phone call. Ha, Hyuna. It's almost Friday and I'm going to spend it at home doing nothing again. I thought getting a job would mean more excitement, like finally going to a club. I never did in college. What? You've never been to a club? Yeah, I had a curfew back then. And after moving to Seoul, I got too busy and too scared to go alone. Hyuna laughed. Then I'm saving you. This weekend, you're coming with me. Really? Love you, bestie. Should we eat and go right after? Suji asks eagerly. What? No, peak times after midnight. Midnight? I start falling asleep by 11. Then wake up. We'll dance until sunrise. It's Saturday tomorrow. Suji gulps. Tonight's going to be a real first. Hyuna smirks. So what have I? You even been doing in Seoul? No clubs, no boyfriend, just work? Suji freezes. No clubs, no boyfriend. Wait, did you meet someone? And no. Suji protests, but Hyuna tugs her cheeks. Please, I've known you forever, don't lie. Finally, Suji blurts, almost. Did it with a guy? Hyuna bolts upright. What? We didn't. I said almost. With who? Blushing, Suji mutters, my brother's friend. Hyuna studies her. Your brother's friend. Wait, was it that really handsome one? The tall guy who bought us tteokbokki in high school? Suji stammers. How do you even remember that? Hyuna grins. It was him, wasn't it? So was. It good? I told you, nothing happened. It almost did. That still counts. Boring, Hyuna teases. Suji's inner voice groans. As if I tell her I literally fell and smacked my butt into his face. Didn't you like him back? Then, who said that? You told me you had a crush, wasn't it him? It was just teenage nonsense, Suji insists. And this time was just a drunken mistake. She waves it off. Besides, he's not my type. In truth, she once liked Jaehyeon. But that was years ago. Hyuna squeezes her hands. Fine. Then let's reel in a hot guy tonight. You think it's that easy? Of course. Just dress bold half naked if you have to. Cut to the restroom. Suji steps out in a fitted black dress and choker, cheeks pink. Do I look okay? Perfect. You should wear heels more often, Hyuna says. Who would I wear them for? They're torture. In the mirror, Suji barely recognizes herself. Soft waves, a touch of shimmer. Here, take this. Hyuna slips a lip gloss into the neckline of Suji's dress. What's this? It's practical, trust me. She shakes Suji's shoulders playfully. Just do what your best friend tells you. They head out. Oh wait, I need to make a call, Suji says. Who? My brother. Gotta tell him I'm sleeping at your place. She steps away, dialing. 25 and still lying just to stay out. Hello. He answers. I'm staying with Hyuna tonight, she chirps. Where are you really going? I told you, you punk. Your sugary voice is suspicious. Ooh, whatever. She hangs up, exhaling. That should do it. A tap on her shoulder. Toke, she turns with a smile, then freezes. You? Jaehyeon's eyes lock on hers, voice sharp. Cheon Suji. What the hell are you doing here?